Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Hot dog.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
About time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Don't you hear me, mother? Don't you want to go? Leave this land of sorrow here below. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Don't you hear me, Father? Don't you want to go? Leave this land of pain here below. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Don't you hear me, sister? Don't you want to go? Leave this land of hatred here below. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Don't you hear me, brother? Don't you want to go? Leave this land of anger here below. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Don't you hear me, people? Don't you want to go? Give this world forgiveness here below. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know. Song about time, song about going down this road, song about time, song about something we all know.
Yeah! You're just listening to the music of Harold Seils, my old buddy. My name is Ralph Litwin, and we're here on Horses Sing None of It.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
oh,
man.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, Harold.
Thanks, Ralph. Thanks. It's good to be here.
Nice to have you and hear some of your good music again.
Thanks a lot.
So, is there a story behind that song?
Yeah, there is. I wrote that song I think about 12 years ago, and I recorded it on an album. And I wrote it about how various people in my family dealt with a somewhat tragic event. One of those, that was the death of my father. And it's changed a lot, though. It's changed a lot. And it's also a song about forgiveness.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's
how we work through those things.
It's got a nice feel to singing along with it, and
people love to sing along to it.
Yeah.
I love to sing along to it.
Well, that's only natural.
Yeah.
You want to give us another song? What
Yeah,
you got
this
up
is
your
a-
sleeve there,
yeah,
buddy?
This is another song. Most of the songs that I write have a sing-along nature, so anybody out there in the audience that wants to sing along, feel free to sing along. Get your guitar out.
But you
Get
have
your-
to sing along real loud because it's hard to hear the other way through the television.
Oh, we can't hear the other way?
Only if they sing real loud.
Oh, okay, if they sing real loud. Okay. This is called Grandmother's Journey. My grandmother's journey to the other side began today in silence as the sun did rise. It began today in silence as the sun did rise. And her faith, it ran deep, solid as a stone, and a place that she called heaven would be her final home. And a place that she called heaven would be her final home. Oh, my grandmother's journey to the other side began today in silence as the sun did rise. It began today in silence as the sun did rise. And she often spoke of Jesus and how he'd bring her home. With those who've gone before her, she'd never be alone. With those who've gone before her, she'd never be alone. Oh, my grandmother's journey to the other side began today in silence as the sun did rise. It began today in silence as the sun did rise. And I knew that she would go there and meet her maker grand. There'd be no earthly suffering in that promised land. And there'd be no earthly suffering in that promised land. Oh, my grandmother's journey to the other side began today in silence as the sun did rise. It began today in silence as the sun did rise. My grandmother's journey to the other side began today in silence, and the sun did rise. It began today in silence, and the sun did rise. Thank you very much. I actually wrote that on the day my grandmother passed away. She was a very religious woman, and she, just as the song says, she talked about Jesus and going to visit everyone that's passed away. And I don't think I have the same depth of faith that she has, but certainly was influenced. I wrote that on the way to work when I was working for you as a as a carpenter's helper about 8 years ago. Yeah.
By golly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I played it for you in your shop.
I guess I must have known that.
Yeah,
But I forgot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, take us back, Harold, in time to the time when you first decided to become a musician.
Well, my grandfather had a tremendous influence on me. He was a ragtime piano player, and
Really?
he read no music at all. He could read no music at all. And I used to spend summers, a great part of the summer at his house in Detroit. I was born in Detroit and raised there for part of my youth. And when I was 4, he gave me a ukulele, taught me how to tune it, which is an awful lot like a guitar. And he'd play piano, and I'd just sit there and pick out little tunes and stuff like that.
Cool.
And I used to like to dance a lot when I was little, and I used to dance for the family. I don't know why they asked me to do that. Then when I was around 14, a very good friend of mine, John Campbell, he lived next door, and we went to school together. And he went up in his attic, got out this guitar. We were very bored. It was in the summer. Lived on a lake, beautiful lake, but we were very bored. It was kind of the end of the summer. Got this guitar out, and we decided to learn to play guitar. We got a book and started playing guitar, and here I am.
The rest is history.
The rest is history, yeah.
Well, by golly, ukulele was my first instrument too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I started on that when I was around 9.
Uh-huh.
I had a camp counselor who played the ukulele, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Uh-huh.
So I got started.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Ukulele's a lot of fun. I have a strum stick now. I play around in that a bit. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
We should tell folks how to get in touch with you, because they might want to know where and when they could come see you perform.
Sure.
And they might even be able to get one of your very rare albums.
Very rare albums.
On
yeah,
vinyl. Just a few of them left.
Yeah.
And the number is
The number is-
201-267-9562. But
That's right.
please don't call too late at night.
Absolutely, absolutely. You'll get the answering machine. Not past 10:30, thanks.
So we're going to take a little break for a public service announcement,
All right.
and we'll be back on Horses Sing None of It with Harold Seils.
Howdy, folks. We're all bleary-eyed down here at the Horses Sing None of It because we want you to have this important information. It's right here on the wall. It's amazing just what we'll find here. Every Friday night, you can see folk music at the Minstrel Coffee House. It's at the Lord Sterling Road at the Somerset County Environmental Education Center in Basking Ridge, New Jersey. And it's sponsored by the Folk Project. Now, the Folk Project, they also run the Swing and Turn dances, and they're in Chatham, and they also run the Folk Project Festival twice a year, and they have parties and all kinds of good stuff going on. If you like the kind of music you see on Horses Sing None of It, you'll like the kind of music that the Folk Project presents too. And you can contact them by writing to P.O. Box 41, Mendham, New Jersey, 07945. That's right. The Folk Project.
Ralph Litwin, and we're here with Harold Seils. And Harold's going to help me out on a brand new song of mine. Harold was actually in part responsible for this song being written. And the way that happened was he and I had planned to go to the Songwriters Circle last month together. And well, I was songless for that month. And I was really struggling to come up with a song. And I went for a run that morning, and I knew I had to go to Songwriter Circle because Harold was expecting me to show up and give him a ride. And so I went out for a run, and I was really, really confused. So I thought to myself, why don't I write a song about confusion? And that's what I did. And then I got home and I wrote the song, and then I came upstairs and looked down on my answering machine, and there was a message from Harold. I can't make it to Songwriter Circle this week. I'm just glad I didn't get the message before I wrote the song. Because I said, huh, I don't have to go either. Why bother to write a song? All right, confusion. Sometimes she feels she can heal the world. Sometimes she feels a mess. Sometimes she knows the answers. Sometimes she has to guess. Whoa! There's times she's feeling generous, and times she's feeling abused. One thing is for sure, there's times she feels confused. Confusion, confusion. It ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but confusion can be helpful to find a new way to be free. Pick it, Harold. Well, I'll tell you from where I'm standing. I'll tell you what I see. The leaders that seem most certain are afraid to show confusion honestly. And the people who follow those leaders, well, they don't want to be confused. The price they pay for certainty is being lied to and being used. Confusion, confusion. It ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. Now for almost every point of view, there's an equal and opposite. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to just sit. Listen to the experts tell you, listen to your inner voice. Consider all the options. Do you really have a choice? Confusion, confusion. It ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. We might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. Hey, hey. Nice finger picking there, Harold. Thanks for backing me up on that.
Well, sure, Ralph. Thanks for asking me. You know, I just learned that song about 10 minutes ago, Ralph.
Yeah, me too.
It's a great song. That's a great song.
Well, thanks. They liked it over at the Songwriter Circle.
Did they? And that's a great group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there twice now, and
It's helpful for songwriters to have a support group like that.
it is.
Spurs you on to greater, bigger, and better songwriting ordeals.
Yes, those two.
What you getting ready for?
Well, this is a song that I wrote, I guess, about 8 or 9 years ago, and I guess it's kind of about life and a way to live it. And I should tune my guitar. Nah. Watch for the opening, watch for a place to be, watch for change in me, and watch for the loving, watch for the loving. And the openness will happen when we take a chance to try again. not afraid to be a friend. The openness will happen then. So watch for the opening. Watch for a place to be. Watch for a change in me. And watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. And a place to be could be a place where we no longer have to race, not afraid to show our human face. Place to be could be this place. So watch for the opening. Watch for a place to be. Watch for a change in me. And watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. And a change will happen when we're free. The difference may be hard to see. Time will tell for you and me. The change will happen naturally. So watch for the opening. Watch for a place to be. Watch for a change in me. And watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. And the loving that has brought us here will take away the endless fear. Release for a falling tear is the love that has brought us here. And watch for the opening. Watch for a place to be. Watch for change in me. And watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. Oh, watch for the opening. Watch for a place to be. Watch for change in me. And watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. Watch for the loving. Well, thank you.
All right. I love your songs, Harold.
Well, thanks, Ralph.
Harold, you took a long sabbatical from music, and we're glad you're back.
Well, I'm glad I'm back. Yeah, I took a little time off, and it was good. It was good, and it has a new perspective now. Life has a new perspective.
Change is good.
Change is good. Change is good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes to. We're going to take out with another song, yours, Motorcycles of
Right,
Love.
right. This is a song. This is a song that Jim Gartner explained to me what it means. I wrote it about 8 or 9 years ago, like a lot of my songs I wrote.
And do you remember what it means?
Well,
According to
Jim Gartner told me it means something about the misuse of power, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it has something to do with a bunch of folks in the Folk Project who like to run around riding on motorcycles. And Frank Soule had said to me one day, I think we should start an organization called the Folk Angels. And being a songwriter, you know, you say things like that, and all of a sudden, here comes this song.
Here comes a
Not
song.
Exactly sure. So, have you got your harmonica?
Oh, yeah, I got one here somewhere.
Yeah. How about that one? Ready?
I think that'll work.
Okay. No motorcycles on this highway of love. No Kawasaki's are gonna get you up above. Don't go wishing for a BMW, 'cause a Honda's giving you the blues. No motorcycles on this highway of love. Well, I've got these friends trying to organize a club Frankie calls it the folk angels on the highway of love. But the story has been told from St. Peter up above. Don't go riding motorcycles on this highway of love. And I said, no motorcycles on this highway of love. No Kawasaki's are gonna get you up above. Don't go wishing for a BMW, cause a Honda's giving you the blues. No motorcycles on this highway of love. Take it. Now Jesus came to me late last night in my dreams.
Whoa.
He said, won't you spread my message? Tell them what I mean. If they want to get to paradise, singing with the saints up above. Yep. Get them motorcycles off this highway of love. And I said, no motorcycles on this highway of love. No Kawasaki's are gonna get you up above. Don't go wishing for a BMW, cause a Honda's giving you the blues. No motorcycles on this highway of love. Once more. Take it. Well, now you've heard my story, I hope you'll understand. Riding motorcycles all across this land will not get you into heaven, even closer to that land. Or singing with your Savior, or playing in his band. I said, no motorcycles on this highway.
Hey, 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 what's this upside the wall? Why, it's information about country, folk, and bluegrass music. Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. live concert, at the Albert Music Hall down in Waretown, New Jersey. Why, it's located at the Frederick Priff School. Wales Mill Road in Waretown, New Jersey. And all proceeds benefit the Pinelands Cultural Society and Albert Hall Scholarship Fund. So if you want to have a good time and you're close enough, stop laughing over there, Barbara. The Pinelands Cultural Society, 609-971-1593. For more information, go on down there. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. Pinelands Cultural Society. Hey, hey, hey. The Pinelands Cultural Society. Don't miss it.